Welcome to Qigong Tuesdays. Feet parallel and shoulder width apart. Begin rocking slowly forward and back. And connect with your lower dantian breathing by placing your palms just below the navel. Drop your diaphragm and breathe in towards the palms. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose if possible. Slow the rocking down until you come to a still and centered place. Both feet are equally weighed and between the ball and the heel of the feet, so you can wiggle your toes and then just rest them comfortably. Separate your arms from the torso so you're not obstructing any flow in your armpits or in the inner thigh. Bend the knees and roll the pelvis under so it's slightly pointing down. And open the back of your neck or tuck your chin in slightly, same thing. Wu Qi, before the beginning. Place your palms below the lower dantian, and on the inhale, bring the hands up, and on the exhale, bring the hands down. The sage holds up the heavens. And the eyes can follow the hands if you choose as an eye exercise, but keep the head up. And this time, keep your hands up and keep breathing. And bring one hand down facing the midline, so they're both facing the midline. And then do a little side stretch to open up the lungs and the ribs. And breathe. And then come down a little into the legs as you coil in, and then coil out and do the other side. But don't lock your knees. And feel the rib cage opening. And now we'll do that as a flow. Exhale down and inhale up. And again, you can use your eyes as an eye exercise, but keeping your head aligned with the spine. On this one. And one more set. And return to Wu Chi. Notice your body. So move the spine and relax. So lift your arms up. Sink the elbows to relax the shoulders. Shift and turn, coming up off the toe to get a little more rotation and looking over the shoulder. Relax and release tension in the upper back, shoulders. And just let the arms float with the shifting and pivoting. come off the toes to get more rotation on the empty foot. Now a little lower to the lower back. And one more. Set. And come back to center. And bring your palms up to your heart. And just turn the palms over and extend the palm on the side that's the outside and turn your head in the other direction. Inhale to center, not shifting this time, and turn. On the exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale and deep exhale. Next time, turn, breathe, keep breathing, spread your fingers, and turn your head just a little more. And then bring your arms down to Uchi. And we'll do the other side. So we're not shifting on this one, we're just turning the waist. Inhale to center, exhale on the twist. Breathe slow, deep, and even. And hold it, keep breathing, spread your fingers, and turn your head just a little more. And release your arms down to Wu Chi. So lift one arm up and take the side and right into the armpit where the heart one point is. And then slap down the liver meridian 3 times. And let's do the other side. And slap down 3 times. Bring your arms down and just notice the flow in your arms. And maybe throw out parts of your upper chest. Now bring one palm forward and rub the center of the palm, which is the heart protector meridian, the Lu Gong point. It's very powerful for Qi expression. And then knock on that 3 times. And then rub the other side. And knock on that 3 times. And then bring the arms down. And notice the energy in the palms. And release to Wu Chi. One hand, the forehead, drop the elbows so the shoulders are relaxed. And the other hand is facing out at the lower back. And shift and turn and extend the arms. Press them out. And then go down in the legs and come up a little. And do the other side. Exhaling on the twist. The more you push away, the more torque, so you get to manage what you're doing. And come back to center and step wider and come down a little lower, and we'll do the same movement to strengthen the legs. And come down in the middle and shift and turn in a wide stance. And come back to center. Raise your arms up and just place one hand on the wrist and palm. And do a little bit of an arch back. And then exhale down to a wide-legged forward bend. Keep the knees unlocked and relax for a little while. Breathe. Chin to chest. Bend your knees and roll the spine up. And bring your hands up and arch back. Opening the throat also. Exhale down, and we'll do this as a slow flow. And inhale, bend the knees, inhale up, and a little arch. Full body, wide-legged stretch. And one more, and end it on the forward bend. And stay there. Grab your elbows and soften knees a little more. Stabilize the legs and the hips and add a little pendulum swing to release and relax tension along the pelvic crust. And come to center, release the arms, bend the knees, roll under, and roll up. And then you can come into about shoulder width and begin to shake your arms a little. And add the elbows, and then the shoulders, and then bouncing up and down on your heels. And just relax and release any tension in the neck, upper back, around the spine, hips, knees. And you can go lightly or you can go more briskly. And slow it down a little bit. And a little bit more. And very light tapping. And then just let it go by itself. And bring your arms up. And touch your thumb and first finger. The thumb is the end of the lung meridian. And bring your hands closer together. And then open as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're sealing in the good energy from the lungs and letting toxic or spent energy out. Soaring crane. Shoulders are relaxed. Last one. Return the Wu Chi. And now we'll do the kidney. So one palm across the lower back, crossing the kidneys, and the palm out, and the other one at the upper dantian forehead center. And shift to one side and scoop water and bring it up and turn the palms out and let the water pour down the arm and the spine to the kidneys. And do this as a nice, comfortable, slow flow. Exhaling down and inhaling up. It's good for the lower back and the kidneys. These organs feed the meridians. So we are nurturing now the kidneys and the water element. Now stay vertical and do the same thing, shifting and turning. And then stay in Wu Chi and just turn your waist and make smaller and smaller coiling. And then bring that energy into the lower dantian and change sides. First, deep into the water. Inhale up. Pour the water down to the kidneys. Exhale down. One more scooping from the water, and then stay vertical. And then to be in Wu Chi, just turn the waist in a small coiling. The water element. And bring that quality of Chi into the lower dantian and release with both palms rounded in the lower dantian for a little standing meditation. Feel the roots in the tree, deep into the earth and wide. The arms are the leaves and the branches, and the tree grows a little taller. And then on the next inhale, bring the energy up to heart level or shoulder level and float the arms down and add a little dipping into the legs. Inhale up, float the arms down. Circulating. One more. And Wu Chi, notice your body. The wood element. Turn the waist, float the arms open, round at the ear, and press and push the energy through. And open and push through. Repulse the monkey. It's good for releasing anger and resentment, and then gathering clear energy. The wood element. Exhale on the push. Inhale on the opening and clarity of thought and feeling. One more set. Exhale, push away. Inhale, gather energy. And then come down to Wuchi. So we'll do turtleneck. Drop your chin to the chest and roll down to about waist level. Stick your chin out like a turtle and look up and come to center and do this again. Exhale down, inhale up. You can just place your hands lightly on your knees or lower thighs as a placeholder. Exhale and inhale. And then pause for a second and we'll just reverse it. So up and extend the chin forward, drop the chin to chest, roll up. Same move, different direction. Chin out, drop the chin, and roll up. One more. And relax and Wuchi. And we'll go to the heart element. So bring your hand up in the midline and point your fingers to the elbow. And then as you lift your hand up and turn your palm out, you turn the waist and push out from the heart. On the exhale, inhale to the midline. Fair lady weaves her shuttles. And if you want to add a shifting, you can. Heart element. Exhale on there. offering of your heart energy. One more set. And come back to Uchi. Earth element. One hand on top of the other. And shift and float the arms out. Gathering earth energy and bringing it in towards the lower dantian. And go the other way. Shifting and floating. Spleen and stomach. Earth elements. Exhale as you float and inhale as you gather. Last set. And release. Place your thumbs on the lower spine, just next to the spine and between the spine and the muscles. Encircle the waist, and when you go forward, press in. And when you go back, move it a little bit. To get some key release points along next to the spine. And reverse. And move and change points. You don't have to go too far up the spine. You don't want to necessarily press on your kidneys. You can go all the way down to the coccyx or the tailbone. And feel that motion of the hips silk reeling. And come to center and release your arms, and we'll try something. So when we're back, our palms are up. And when we go to the side, it faces outside, and we circle the waist, and when we're up above, the palms are facing, and then we coil around, and it's in the center, and when we're back, the hands are up. So the idea is to keep the palms up and follow, relax the arms, and follow the circles and spirals of the arm and the circles of the waist. And try to keep the hands up, palms up. Circles and spirals. Works all the joints. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, spine, hips, knees, ankles. And go the other way. Same thing. Arch back, hips back, hips forward. Wave the spine, relax the arms, follow the movement of the circling hips. One more. Back to Uchi. Notice the energy swirling in your body. And we'll do our closing. Come straight down and lift up some earth energy. And offer your heart energy to the universe. Turn your head in both directions and back to center. And gather that energy and pour it down the yin channels in the front of the body. All the way down the legs, through the balls of the feet and deep into the earth. Again. And breathe, this time to the crown of the head in the center of the body, connecting the spirit center, the heart-mind center, and your physical center, the three energy dantians. Once more. Over the head and the neck, closer to the body, bringing it down. The yang channels of the body, through the glutes, the back of the legs, and the heels into the earth. Float the arms up and pulse the chi ball. Whole body breathing, every pore. Use your elbows to pull and release so the hands can feel the chi. Inhale and exhale. Next time, exhale all the way out until the hands touch. Come in hip width apart, same alignment, warm it up. And tap up the yin channels of the arm, over the shoulder and down the yang channels. Three sets. And warm it up. And tap above the forehead on the temples with the baby fingers on the upper dantian. Breathe. And the temples. Eye sockets and eyeballs very gently. Sinuses and gums. Jaw and all over the ear, inside of the ear and the back of the ear, and beat the drum all over the scalp. Go to the occiput where the spine enters, tap there a little, and then down the cervical spine, and around the side, down the throat, and pause at the thymus gland, activating T-cell production. Down the sternum and the lower abdominal organs, and the belt channel in the back of the hands, knocking on the kidneys and adrenals. Bend over and tap on the lower back and down the glutes and the back of the leg, primarily the yin yang channels, and the inside of the leg, the yin channels. Lower back and down, inside yin channels and up, and one more time. And smooth it out a couple of times. Bend the knees, roll under and up. And bring your feet together. Palms over the lower dantian. Eyes slightly closed. Lips, tongue, upper palate. Add a smile. Bamboo in the breeze. This little rocking side to side, front and back. Let this chi settle in to where it needs to go. Deep breaths. Come to a still place. Release your arms. Slowly open your eyes. Bow to yourself for taking good care of your health today. Deep inhale, 2 steps forward. Aha! Hope you enjoyed the routine. Thanks for coming.